Hi friends, welcome to Air to Earth Tarot. I'm Ange and we are doing a tarot talk for Gemini today. So welcome to all my Geminis out there. Geminis with Gemini as their sun, moon, or rising sign are welcome. So thanks for joining me. So for those of you who are new, again, welcome. And I'd like to start by letting you know what a tarot talk is. So a tarot talk is using tarot to investigate ourselves, to investigate our desires, to investigate our unconscious, all that good stuff, in search of truth, in search of purpose, right? So we're going to use the cards to connect to our innermost selves, and hopefully, eventually, or at least in pursuit of our higher selves. So really excited to have everybody. Before we get started, any information that you would like on myself, on Air to Earth, on the decks that I'm using, that will all be in the description box below. Follow us on Instagram. That information will also be in the description box. And there you'll find all the good stuff that we have coming up and are working on currently. So make sure that you do that. I also enjoy discussion, so feel free to leave a comment or DM me on Instagram, and let's talk about some stuff. All right, so without further ado, Gemini, let's get your spread out. So what I'm going to do is start with an animal oracle card to kind of guide the reading and also provide advice. Then we'll pull 2 cards on love, 2 cards on career, and 2 cards in personal development. And then we will clarify. So what do we have for Gemini? This is for January 2021. Excuse the noise if you hear my niece or nephew playing. It may sound like they're being murdered, but they're playing, I promise. What do we have for Gemini for January 2021? Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. A bunch on the floor, but we'll take the goose. All right, we got the goose. Take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. That's advice we could always use, right? So let's see what's going on there. Okay, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini for January 2021? What do we have for Gemini, January 2021? Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. What do we have for Gemini in love? We got the moon. What else? The moon and the King of Wands. For career, we got the Hierophant and the 6 of Cups. And in personal development for Gemini, too many. Personal development for Gemini, January 2021. 8 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Wands. Okay. We'll come back to the goose after we read everything else. Okay, So we got the Moon and the King of Wands in love. Please keep in mind that love, when we speak of love, we're speaking of any important relationships in your life is kind of how I like to think of it. So not just romantic, but all kinds of love, whatever you are focusing on as far as your heart space, as far as your affection. So with the King of Wands and the Moon, it's like two opposite, for lack of a better word, energies, balancing energies. The Moon being the ultimate feminine energy, mysterious, ambiguous, but also clarifying, healing, flowing kind of energy there. Card of Cancer and Pisces. And then we have the King of Wands, the complete opposite energy. Card of Leo, card of Sag, fire. So this could be a really good match in terms of a couple. Again, that could be platonic, of course, but it could be a really good friend. It could be a business partnership, but it's one of those like yin, literally yin and yang energies, which is masculine, feminine. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. So Gemini, have you made a new friend? You know, have you made a new friend? Has there been an addition in your life where you feel they're a match to you in a good way, in a way that's harmonious, in a way that feels natural and balanced? So I would love to get clarification on that, but that's what I'm getting here. And Gemini, that may be tough for you to kind of wrap your head around, because Gemini, I feel like, is like the ultimate air sign, like the airiest of the air signs. So this is interesting that we got like fire and water here in two very powerful energies, you know. So I'm excited to clarify that. But yeah, I would just, Gemini, just think about, you know, just new partnerships in your life, whether it be friendship, platonic, business, like I said, but a good match. And if you haven't met that match, why? Are you now looking for that match? Why? What do you have going on in your life? What are you cooking up? What are you planning for 2021 maybe that requires this partner now that maybe wasn't required before? In career, we have the Hierophant and the Six of Cups. So this is, I'm getting like a really young energy. Young meaning just starting out in maybe a field, a new field, learning the ropes. With the Hierophant there, that can be, yeah, just like being in the learner's seat. It's a good energy. It feels really good with the Six of Cups. With it, it's so this could be a new job. This could be a new position in your job. This could be starting something new in terms of a project. Makes sense for January. Everyone's kind of thinking, what can I start? What can I let go of also? So both are implied here. But it's also about, the Hierophant can also be about doing things by the book, doing things the traditional way. So Gemini, again, this energy is very interesting for you because it's almost like you're growing up and you're starting to be okay with certain ideas like tradition that maybe you weren't before, but you're starting to learn and appreciate these archetypes Um, the Six of Cups is also a very young and innocent kind of energy. So whatever this is, this new job, this new project, you're really liking it, and it has a certain novelty to it that you're probably really enjoying. Never mind the fact that you're super fortunate to have that while we're in the middle of a pandemic and our economy isn't doing so great. So if this is you, Gemini, then awesome. Again, can't wait to clarify. In personal development, we got the Eight of Pentacles, a good card to have when we're talking about personal development because it means work. It means hard work, but also really beneficial and productive work that's going to pay off. And we have the Three of Wands with that, which is vision, which is putting that hard work, pairing that hard work with a vision. So I would say, Gemini, hash out that vision. Hash it out. What do you see for yourself? And one thing that I like to do is hash out a vision personally and then kind of expand it to the community, what that would look like as far as your role in the community, how that would feed that, and then all the way out into the world, out into the universe, into unknown worlds even. But how do your personal goals align with those outer spheres of yourself that you're very much so a part of, whether you want to be or not? So how can you marry all of those roles? And like I said, hash out that vision in a way that is conducive to all of it. And it's not going to be perfect. You're not going to sit down and figure out a plan for your life. But I believe that every moment that we're living, we can be chiseling away. Kind of like in that Eight of Pentacles picture there, the men at the bottom working hard, chiseling away. And then there's this angel-like figure watching, which the message there would be your hard work is not in vain, especially if you match it with a vision that you have and you want to do that. You want to give your vision energy and time to manifest itself. Pair that with hard work and see what happens, Gemini. So let's clarify. Super positive read, Gemini. I'm really liking this energy. I'm a Gemini rising, so pretty happy to see this for January 2021. But yeah, a nice balance of energies, and definitely a theme of learning, of stillness, of listening, being receptive, but also acting when the time comes, or being in the receptive seat while someone else in your sphere takes on the more action-oriented energy, the masculine, if you will. But I feel for you, it's more about being receptive. That Six of Cups, that moon energy, scaling back and hashing out your vision. And not being that King of Wands right now, but maybe that's where you're headed. So let's see. Can we clarify the moon and the King of Wands, please? For Gemini, January 2021. Thank you. We got the Four of Swords, which makes sense with our animal oracle card. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about rest and recuperation. Can we clarify the Hierophant and the Six of Cups, please? Too many. Can we clarify the Hierophant and the Six of Cups, please? Thank you. Got the Empress, Venus energy, Libra, and Taurus energy, Bear. And then can we clarify the Eight of Pentacles with the Three of Wands, please, in personal development for Gemini? Thank you. Strength card. That's that Leo energy here. So, yeah, a nice mix of energies here, and I feel like you can handle it, Gemini. I feel like you can know when to be what And one thing I love about the Zodiac, and if you haven't already checked out our podcast, please do that. Check it out on our Instagram. You'll see the link in the bio section. One of the things that I did was cover the energy of each zodiac sign. So not just characteristics and that kind of thing, but the energy that each zodiac sign possesses and how we can embody any energy we want. If we understand it and we understand the motivation for it, then we can embody it. We can become that when life calls for us to do that. So I'm happy, Gemini, that I'm seeing Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Leo energy here, because Sag, even Aries energy, because it's telling me that you are kind of in a state where you want to master some shit, you know, like you're thinking about getting better at whatever it is, at life, at work, at a specific skill, whatever that may be. Marketing yourself came to mind, so I don't know if that resonates with anybody, but I thought I'd say it. And also just this mastery of knowing when to do what. A certain precision to life, an intention to life, you know, which may be new for you, Gemini. Maybe you're used to kind of floating in the wind and accepting whatever happens to you, but maybe now you're learning how to match that with intention, with that masculine energy that's showing up here. So in love, we got the Four of Swords. So this can be like a weight on it, weight on a counterpart, weight on a partner in whatever way that you're seeking. Wait on it and it will come to you is kind of what I'm getting. Again, I was thinking more like that you are to receive. But in order to receive, we have to sometimes wait. We have to be patient. We have to be rested. We have to be ready. And so that's what that Four of Swords is about, is just kind of like, it could also be like a stalemate, you know, where there isn't anything more for you to do in a situation. So again, if you're looking for a counterpart in whatever way, it could be love, friendship, you're looking for a match, someone to match your energy, it'll come. It will come. And sometimes we don't need to do anything more. We just need to sit and wait and be ready and receptive. So just make sure you're ready for whatever you're asking for, Gemini. We have the Empress in career, which is getting to a really comfortable place. And by comfortable, I don't mean inactive, but I mean comfortable with yourself, comfortable with the work that you've put in, or comfortable with just a really new, what looks like a really new situation that you're rather enjoying. So stay close to what you've learned thus far and use it and apply it to the new situation that you may be in as far as work. And in personal development, we got the Strength card. So again, just that personal work on yourself, taking the time to hash out visions over and over again, folks. Also, like, you're going to revisit your vision endlessly and hash it out and get sharper and sharper and better aim at whatever that goal is. But time well spent, I say. Time well spent. So this is that self-dedication, that, again, masculine energy, action-oriented, of wanting to act out a plan, but maybe patience is in order right now. Maybe you need to take another moment, even when you think you're ready, Gemini, to just make sure all your ducks are in a row and that you are ready, because it looks like a lot of good things want to come your way energetically. So it's about being receptive, which may be difficult for Gemini. I know we can be busy minded. So I really hope you enjoyed your tarot talk. Think it over and you'll be just fine. Thanks for watching, Gemini. I'll see you next time.